All right, let's see what I got here. So I do have an electric grill, but I gotta finish this one first. Let's see. Come on. What are you doing? Alright. Oh, let's see. Oh, what a day, boy.
When my zombie coworkers
I was working till 2 in the morning here at the shop, but I am now on this, and let's see. Alright, so we're gonna fill this one back up. He's going fishing tomorrow, so. Oh man, my day started. Well, I got a couple hours of sleep last night. I was here till 2 in the morning building shark leaders. I'll show you that here in a bit, so I can get all that, because we were running real low here at the shop. I actually started it last week building the leaders, but I finally got done a little while ago this morning. So, oh man. I think I need a coffee.
The Red Bull, dude.
I'm thinking I'm gonna need something a little bit hot. Come on.
Oh.
Hot.
Oh.
Warm. All right. What I'm gonna actually.
You don't have to walk in the back.
Yeah, we do. I just gotta go make it or whatever. Or if you know how to make coffee. Yeah, that one's got to ship out today too. So yeah. Nothing. I just gotta. Let's pull it up for him.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, guys.
About like back to Avet.
No. Going back to the customers.
What with Mono?
Huh?
Or is that a Top Shot?
It's Mono Top Shot, yeah. That's what he wanted. He'd be offshore fishing with them, so.
Right. Well, you know what? I'll make the call.
Roger that. That and I'm live, so watch the F bombs, please.
Oh,
You turd. Oh, you're good. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, man. So, and that's because I just got back from Rockport. I went out there to deal with Tackle Town, get their weight order to them and stuff like that as well. So, yeah, I've had a pretty busy morning already. Brandon, let me finish spooling these reels, boss. That way I can get that sorted. Oh. I've been seeing a lot of those rod companies kind of reminiscing or sharing the fact that they can beat up their rods against trees and stuff like that, which is cool. But I want to know they have the backbone to allow me to get a far cast. And they say they can. I was like, well, show me a video. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see. I don't want to spend money on a rod testing to find out that it's not it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I bring it in, I can sell it at a discount, you know, after the fact. But again, I don't know. Oscar, Caleb, what's up, guys? Slime time. Brendan. This is a 2-speed 80. We placed our order for the 3-speed T-Rexes already too. So, well, the first order, we're probably gonna get more by the time everything gets said and done. I got 6 of them on order. But probably gonna have about 12 by the time everything's said and done is what I'm looking at. But no, they have a 3-speed 80, a regular 80, but they don't have a 3-speed T-Rex. The 3-speed T-Rex is coming out, and they're already accepting pre-orders, so that's why we placed our order. I ordered two blue, 2 red, 2 purple. One of the reds is already sold, so again, guys, these are pre-orders for them. Obviously, when y'all buy in, it helps me be able to buy more, so we can offer more when they finally do come in. So. Let's see. Yeah, this is great. But you can't put heat on any fish. That is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same with you, Slime. I don't like that they don't have the backbone to be able to force the fish to come in quicker, backing up. Like, that defeats the whole purpose of having reels with a lot of drag. You can't put no heat on the fish, and you can't really force them in. Yeah. That, and the longer you have to sit there and fight a fish because of all the play, just means that, you're going to end up, 1, losing the fish, 2, it dying on you. Folgers, please. Folgers. No, it's good. It's good. I just don't want to be calm right now. I need to be hyped. Okay, that was all his right there. I did feel a little bit of frayage right towards the end. Let's see, one right there too. Yep. All right, let me get that out of there. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's see. I missed that because of all the salt that he had on his line, and after I knocked it all off, I was able to see how bad the top end was. Yeah, so right there. Wrist. There's one right there. Well. What I'm going to have you do is help me work on. We already took them all yesterday. Well, no, not done. I'm going to have you working on some bull red leaders for me because finally got it set up. But yeah, let me get this over here. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Fix something.
Oh, you're getting all of it done?
I'm gonna fix it.
Got it. Got it. All right.
Let me make sure that they have.
Are you sure you don't have any sweets?
I did. That's what I searched for all.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me make sure that they have it. Give me a second. I can't believe, and I was there yesterday. It's like, do I need them? I'm like, no, I just got some in, and no. Mm. Let's see. Where am I at? Okay, she should respond to me here in just a bit.
Is it faster or easier to go through Hernandez pass or
No, straight this way. Yeah,
Mustang?
Mustang. Yes, sir. Oh, actually, there was one thing. Take my truck. You know the dump is over here. Yeah. That's perfect. So cross coming that way. Okay. And it'll be right out the center of Toby exit. The dump is right there to the right. I have to do show them or the utility or they use the utility bill. Yeah. You sit it, you have to show them that. Don't show them the front. Show them the back. On the Sunday. Go over that. Back practice. All right, yeah. By the time you get back, I'll have an action for it. All right. All right.
You said that way, and then start after Saratoga or on Saratoga, big right.
No. You go past Saratoga, and then it'll be the next exit.
The next exit after Saratoga.
After Saratoga. All right. It's 60 grand.
Okay, guys.
Thank you. All right. I got a buddy of mine who's helping me out big time with running errands and stuff like that too. So he's supposed to set up line 130 diamond on top. So we didn't have 130, so he agreed to the 150 in the blue. So that's what we're gonna do here. So yeah, no, that's the one beautiful thing about Avet, guys. Like they really, um, yeah, I've seen where they've gotten mishandled and everything else. They get locked up, and they actually have enough parts on supply to get you set up and get your reel back up and running, which is pretty awesome. And it ain't crazy expensive either. So that is very important to me, is being able to, an $800 reel, and it only cost me, 80 to $100 to get it back up and running. It's like pretty nice. So, hey, Domus. Where's I just dropped the needle.
It's probably enough stuff.
That's the next guy over.
Bien, I was gonna say.
Yeah, on the side. He's like 2 or 3 doors down. And just had that needle. What'd I do with it? I definitely need some coffee, guys. I am hurting over here, but gotta keep trucking. Let me see. They respond. Let's see. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to text another shop that I do a lot of business with. That was one of the things, when shops do a lot of business with me, I tend to do a lot of business with them because, they support me, I support them. And Port A Outfitters out of Port Aransas is one of the shops that I do a lot of business with. And, they are really, really good people. So if you all ever get a chance to go to Port A, definitely stop in, give them a shout out. That's for sure. Um, I like there. Everybody's just real friendly. Um, that and when you ask questions, they actually take the time to answer your questions and not just blow smoke. So, um, yeah. Come on. There we go. Now that's pretty cheap right there, boss. For sure. Yeah, that's for sure. That's one of the things about Avet that I have really fallen in love with. Besides the way they fight fish, is the amount of abuse they can take without, you know, having to worry about anything on them is pretty awesome. So I definitely, dang, fine. Yep. Well, none of my gear is like that, but 2013 is when I bought all my LXs, MXL, SXs. I don't think I had any HXWs at that time. I didn't get those till a little bit later, but definitely work it. I'm actually going to go with the brother-in-law um, and go. He's going to teach me how to put my lower together for my 308 Freedom Stick. Um, hmm. There we go. Where's this? Mail came in, so got to check on that. Let's see. The one thing he did tell me is I can put slices to add in everything I had to get him set up. So I'm going to do that real quick. Well, I've got an SBR, and then I got a long barrel coming in. One more for crowd disbursement. That's what I'm calling it, just because an SBR and a 308, it's really loud. So. See, and you know, that's the other thing, man. I'm gonna have to break this habit of being lazy with my tackle, and it's not really being lazy, man. But I fish and I fish hard. Like when I'm out there, I put it all on the line, kind of deal, casting and recasting, checking my baits, and doing everything I need to do. And then by the time I leave there, man, I'm so dead tired. And trying to spend time with the family and all of that does make it pretty difficult, but I will get on it for sure. So, and I think the coffee is done. I can smell it all the way over here, which is good. Good, 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 good. Wow, man, we don't have a lot of people on this live. There's only 8 of us here. About to, after this reel, I'm going to do the electric reel. This one, I was already halfway through it when I started yesterday, and I had to stop to go make deliveries. So I got to finish this because they're going to be picking them up today. And actually, it's a 12-inch. What is that? What is that? Is that just discoloration? Yep, maybe. Yeah, it's just discoloration. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be. I was looking at doing a suppressor, but also, too, like I said, I want it for more of crowd disbursement. If I'm ever run into one of them wild, you know, road blockages where there's a ton of people and they surround my car and we're forced to evacuate, at least I know I can uh, scare the living daylights out of them with the loudness of the of it, you know. So, um, what reel was that? Slime that you filled up? I will send that, Brandon, once I get uh, my lower assembled. Like I said, I'm trying to get that set up, but my brother told me, he goes, "Oh, dude, that's what he does." He got out of the army and he got into it full time, kind of. Well, not full time, but part time, and he's just gone crazy with it. So, yeah. Which is good. Now I got connects, in town where I can go and get my stuff fixed or adjusted and stuff like that without having to go to an actual armorer and stuff like that too. So, yeah. Oh man, you put mono on an 80? Oh my gosh, bro, you're selling yourself short. Jeebus. I have maxed out some of these reels, 2,650 yards of 130. Now, after I went out and fished it and I brought it in by hand, I actually came back because I had a gap. I had actually put it on better by hand than I did with the machine. And because I did that, I actually added on 100 yards more. So I actually put 2,750 yards of line on a reel. But again, that was my personal reel. It wasn't a customer's reel. Um, what's up, William? How you doing? Well, Jeff, I need to know how you plan on fishing them so I could better help you on your 280s there. Because a lot of these guys, like what I'm setting this guy up for, he does land-based shark fishing, but he also goes offshore and he does deep dropping for sword. And he likes the hollow core because he can do a lot more with it and stuff like that. Let's see if I got any more blue that I can give him. Guess that's it on the blue. There. Land base and deep drops. Okay, so the 80s for good line capacity. I mean, pretty good line capacity and overall strength is tight line or Cortland. Sorry, Cortland 130 will give you probably the best line weight class of strength, the breaking strength. Now, if you want more improved line capacity, then you go with tight line hollow core braid, and you'll get a couple hundred yards more of line. But overall breaking strength, it breaks over what it's rated. All of them have been certified by IGFA. All of them break over what they're rated, but the Cortland beats the tight line in overall breaking strength because it's also a little bit thicker. So theirs probably breaks I think one of our guys actually tested the line and he said the 130 breaks closer to 200. So, but you lose line capacity. You lose about 200 yards of braid for line capacity and overall sport. That is also without using any mono stop shots and stuff. All right. So I do have to say, when I first saw these reels like this, I was like, oh man, they weren't happy with their regular bass reels. They had to go and make them jumbo. Oh my God, that was my first thought about, what, 15 years ago when I first started seeing those. Like, dude, what are they going to do with that? Like, I couldn't see it, couldn't understand it. But now that I've gotten into a bit more offshore fishing since then, it has definitely, you've learned a lot more, where you actually use uh, your depth finders and stuff like that to find exactly what depth the fish are at, kind of deal. So, wow, that ain't good. So, this is weird. I don't know if y'all can see right here because this bows out so much. I don't even think I'm even catching the lip of the reel. barely catching it. So I'm gonna have to tighten this side. Come on. Jeff, how filled do you want your spool? That's the other thing. We can put, I want to say with the Cortland, we have done 20, anywhere from 22 to $2,400. Or 2,400 yards. Sorry, not dollars, yards onto the reel of 130. But again, too, that's us overfilling it. Let me show you something. No, I don't know. Yeah, I got one of my reels real quick. Okay. See how filled up that is? There's hardly any gap in there. I mean, you can still see daylight, but you see what I'm saying? That's to get 2,400 yards of 130 of the Cortland on your reel for an 80. And that's the way I fish mine. But if you don't want it that packed and you go flush like this one, you'll be like at 2,200 yards. See? That one, a lot more space. It's a little bit above the edge there, but we can just, like I said, when we're spooling your reel, we can do a live video. So that way you can see how it's getting done, and whatever you feel confident in fishing with that, then we'll fish it that way. So, or spool it that way, sorry. So. Exactly. Yes. Thank you, Oscar. See, this company got it. Do you see that? They put the locking mechanism right here for your line over here on the left side. What company is this? Daiwa. Hey, man, big shout out for that. Granted, I still probably won't use it, but I do see that it's nice and smooth. I don't feel a sharp edge on it. Very nice. Yeah, that is nice. That's good. I like that. Okay. And you're very welcome. And for all of y'all that are new to the channel, this is exactly the way we keep it. We want people to ask their questions, because a lot of times when you're asking your question, I'm helping answer about 20 other people with the same question. So definitely do that. All right, so this one I am doing 60-pound in the Cortland. So we're gonna fill it up with this 60-pound test. And now I will say with the, if you want better line capacity and still the overall strength, and you go with Cortland, go with the white braid, because I mean, I love the chartreuse, don't get me wrong, it's got a special place in my heart. But again, too, let's see, hold on real quick. Can't get my finger on the spool, so. All right. And yes, I have not tied the knot, but I'm about to right now. I just use that little peg to get the line wrapped around it. Now I can do my splicing and get it set up. Yes, Jaden, we have casted 555s as cast outs. A lot of guys. Actually, I've got one. I want to say I've got one 555 that I use for cast outs. I got to double check that. But I know other guys that they use the 553 or 555s as cast outs. Yes. Now, somebody did ask on the channel about a 8-foot, 8.5-foot Harrington for a cast out for a spinning room, which will be fine. I mean, you can do it, but it's a heavy rod. You know what I mean? Now, again, too, if like I said, when I was a lot younger, straight out of the Marine Corps, I definitely loved casting my 53s and all of that, and I still do. But I will have to say that it has become a little harder to work on that and stuff like that. What's up, us? How you doing? Yeah, I'm live, but you're good with the. Yeah, hanging in there, bro. Freaking getting a lot of work done. Yep, spinning reel. So. Mm. Oh, excuse me. How's your trip
Yeah, it's all right so far.
so far?
Wait for my brother to get out here in about 30 minutes.
Are you gonna take him fishing?
See, we're gonna go further to Causeway.
Oh, okay. There's a few guys out there already that I know. Carlos Walker, he used to be on the team. Faded and Lefty are out there right now.
Oh, okay.
Or Easy, Mr. Easy.
FaceTime?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oop. Let's see. Oh, Ray is out there too. Got a good deal. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be spooled up a little bit differently. I don't want to use the worm guide because again, too, even though it's probably a $2,000 reel, I don't trust the worm guides. Um, I don't know how well they are built and stuff like that. I've never disassembled one of these, so I'm not going to put that amount of pressure on it like that. Even though I see them using it for swordfish and it reels it in and all of that, I'm still real skeptical on that. Hold on, real quick, guys.
All day, all night. Might have to leave. Yeah, you can get the rest.
Take a piece of tuna sashimi out so I can defrost it. But I learned from one of the owners of the tuna spot that you gotta put it in the fridge and wrap it in paper towels so that way it could defrost and still keep the beautiful color that it has and all of that. But you got to change out the paper towels every day. So crazy. Okay. Okay. This is definitely going to be a little bit more of a pain in the butt because. Oh, okay. Oh. So you gonna wait for him before you head out, or are you gonna?
He's bought out. I might have to meet him over there by that flea market or that bazaar or whatever it's down on the other side. What is it, like a flea market or something like that?
No.
It's like about two exits down, 2 exits down.
No flea market.
Over like that. Well, the Hearts and Instant.
I'm lost. You got me lost there. Hmm.
Before Academy.
In Portland? Okay, it's that way. You're talking about the flea market
See.
over here. Oh, okay. You pointed that way, and I was like,
Oh.
there's no, you're no, yeah. You had me lost there for a second. So, yeah. Yeah, let me see. I do it like this. You ready to go? Or you? So, this may take a while. That's what I'm saying. Okay. What's up, Drew? How you doing, boss? Uber in the house as well. Okay, so, yeah. I'm putting so much pressure on this that, yeah, I'm definitely trying to push the braid against. What I mean is, like, if I have to pull over here and the braid on top is going the opposite way, if I put too much pressure, yeah, it'll cut right into my fingers. So I got tough hands, but yeah, not that tough. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll be having a fire drawing later on today too. Today is Friday, so kind of excited as well. Mm. And we we got 4 orders out yesterday, or 3. I got the 4th one out this morning because I got bogged down in 4-day yesterday while trying to make one delivery, and because I was there and so late in the afternoon, I wasn't able to run out to Tackle Town to make the 4 deliveries yesterday. So I ended up going this morning as soon as I got up and headed out over there. Got that done. So we're at 200 yards of 60 on here. Oh, thanks for reminding me of the coffee. I just saw somebody's post about coffee. You know what you look like, bro? A cat by the window.
Oh.
When the birds are there, just
Yeah, she's looking around.
You want me to check you out real quick, boss?
Might as well.
This is what I was doing at 2 in the morning.
Oh, those.
Oh, man.
Well,
Oh, I got all that on there. Now that I'm going to another school, and I was like, you know what, I need to hurry up and finish because I was going to keep going. Like, I'm ready, rigged up to start doing more, but.
all the SKU numbers and all that.
Yeah.
You do the drawing tonight, right? Yes, sir. You need to pay for, and the rest here is correct. The, it- the your phone number, get sales to that.
Yeah.
I'm not into much of the interweb money, so.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't understand why Cash App did that. Like, they're making money off of every single
Different,
transaction
yeah,
I'm doing.
and then they just.
And it's the lottery, so like.
Makes sense.
Thank you, boss. Yeah, don't punch metal. Ooh, okay. Good days. Looking around. Stuff in gear. Amen to that, Uber. But I will have to say, man, the amount of work that I've been putting on, man, Friday came fast. Really, really fast. So. We're coming up on 250 yards of 60 on here. Yeah. Well, I sent Jacob a text yesterday just checking on him. Did send a prayer out their way. I hope everything's going good because I haven't seen or heard from him in a few days. So, but it could be the weather too. Has got them pretty bogged down over there as well. So, yep. Daniel Garcia just left the shop right now. He came, bought some gear, and he's headed out to go do some fishing. So, oh yeah. Had a customer come by yesterday and we got spooling up and all of that. And he's like, well, I'll talk to you later. I said, I do. I want to hear some fishing reports because I wanted to go fishing. But again, too, I am so trying to get these orders out. And right now, the reason why I'm so focused on it is because this is one of the hardest bridges that I'm having to get over is doing the labels. Or not the labels, but the barcodes for the labels. Because I want to have them already in there. But again, too, I got to make sure that my printer is good enough to print them out like that. And I forgot to get with a buddy of mine. He said that he had a printer that he was going to hook me up with. And actually, let me call him because right now would be a perfect time to get on that. Um, Shoot him a text. Oh, let's see. Got some. Another text message. Oh yeah. Let's see where we're at. Already. Carlos, he came got some crab from us over here and already got a big drum on it. Nice. Good job, bro. Awesome. Let's see. Where'd you call in? Oh. Come on. I missed the call. Looks like I missed 2 calls. There we go. Coming up on 600 yards right there. This is putting on some line for sure. I just hope I have enough on the spool to get him set up. But yeah, somebody asked about the line, the worm guide on there. And I, to be honest, I would have to step back. Yeah, no, they got it seriously gapped out on the worm guide, so it's definitely going to expand it so I can be a bit short and be okay. Because once he sends it down the first time, it'll open up the line. You know, basically like a fresh pack of what's the closest thing I could talk about that when you buy it, it's all nice and neat packed in there. But if you try to put it back in the same way, you can never do it. What's up, Fat Cat? How you doing? I'm pulling up this Daiwa. I don't know what size it is, to be honest. I don't know if that's the name of the machine here or is that the size of the reel. The 10.com 1000. Feel like I was almost talking a foreign language there for a second. Let's see. So anybody else going fishing today or later? It is. Oh, so it is a Daiwa size 1000. You called me?
Oh yeah, because you have these rusted, like messed up pans. I
Yeah.
was calling to see if they were trash.
Yeah.
I just throw them either way.
Thank you. Yeah, no, the pans were, yeah, but you didn't throw those big stainless bolts, did you? The rusted ones that were in there? The big stainless rusted bolts that were in there?
No,
Okay.
nothing like that.
Okay.
Bunch of just loose trash.
Roger that. All right. So yeah, they have those snaps for me. I'm checking. Well, no, they have the sleeves. They're checking on the snaps. So they're probably gonna have a few things for you, but I'll just let them know who you are and that you're there for me, and they'll get you the gear.
You want me to go right now, or you want me to wait for them to respond?
No, they already have some of the gear, but I'm checking on some other things.
Right. Are you still on?
Yeah, I'm still live. Oh man. Thinking that might be it right there. So
Hey, you have a spray.
I have a what? A crate?
In the truck with inventory in it.
Yes. Yes, but that needs to be downloaded when you come back. That was actually part of Fishing Tackle Unlimited's order, but it got mixed in with Taco Town. So when I was checking everything in, I was like, oh, that don't belong there. So
Okay.
yeah.
You don't need to drop off anything.
No, that's it.
Causeway, Port any of them.
No, I did all that yesterday. Bait bucket, Causeway, Port A outfitters. I did yesterday.
Okay.
That's why I'm kind of upset because I was already in the store and I grabbed probably $500 worth of gear yesterday, but I still missed the snap swivels and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you, boss.
Yeah.
And thank you for the coffee. I had to pour more water though because I don't think the 2 cups is gonna last.
Oh, I didn't know how much. I did half a bag, half a pot, so a little less than half. So.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you, bub.
Don't put your keys in your ID.
All right. Thank you, boss. You want my card so you can put some gas?
I do it. I think it's a card. You don't use that much gas.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Roger that. Thank you, boss. Oh, 78416 is the zip code for the card. Okay.
Probably shouldn't be saying that.
It's only the zip code. Like everybody knows the zip code here.
It's the office zip code?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Nope. Turned off the phone. And Carlos, were you here when he got his crab? Yeah. He already caught a big black drum on it.
I'm sorry, what?
Carlos, the one who came and got bait this morning,
Yeah.
he already caught a big black drum on it.
Dang, dude.
Yep.
On crab?
On the crab, yeah. All right. So right there, guys. I'm sorry I didn't show it to y'all, but I found a. It was little, but as I started plucking at it or picking at it, it festered up. So I was like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go and pull that out. So a lot of times when the braid is getting wove, what it does is builds up static electricity, and because it builds up static electricity, it draws in all kinds of dust and little deals, and it'll pile up on the gear. You know, kind of like the coloring piles up on my hand, and then finally it'll break loose and it'll get wove into there. So yeah, I've seen, all companies, every single company does this. Now, I do know that Tightline was trying to set it up to where they could have a clean room or clean boxes for their gear when they're spooling their braid or creating their braid from scratch. Well, not really scratch, but they want to do it from scratch, but I don't know if that's ever going to come to fruition. Only because the amount of tools and parts that it needs to actually happen and stuff like that. So, all right. Oh yeah, very very nice reel for sure. So, and we're at 850 yards of line on the reel so far. So, land of steel fishing. So, is that a reference to like steelhead trout and stuff like that? That's a pretty cool name. And if you don't mind sharing what kind of fishing and where you go, this is 60-pound Cortland hollow core braid. It's the C16 version of it, so it's a 16 carrier is basically what it means. And we are spooling it up for our customer because he's planning to go offshore fishing tomorrow. And man, I got a little bit piled up there, so I'm gonna fix that. 308, that's Puppy or Whiskey River right there. Whiskey River. Why did I say Whiskey River? That means I need to go dancing soon. So, yeah, no, we're definitely putting on some braid here. We're over 1,000 yards now, so Uh, Dang, this reel carries some line. I'm kind of impressed with that. Didn't know how much it would hold for being so thin like that, but it's wide, so I guess that's what makes up for it right there. So 1,100 yards. Oh, my daughter was the same way, man. I was up there building a like a clubhouse for them, and I was up on the roof of it putting on shingles, and I hear Dad, and I look over the roof, you know, the angle of the roof, and she's up all the way up on the top of the ladder, um, you know, trying to get up on the roof. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, my daughter is definitely a hard charger. You know, and I right there, I read Zach's comment, and I saw, well, at first I saw 2,000, so I saw 2,000 yards, and I was 2,000 foot. I was like, oh, and not to be, oh, that's the best way I can say it. Well, let me say it like this. I dropped baits at 2,000 yards, you know, 1,800 yards, 1,500 yards. So, you know, 2,000 foot ain't, you know, that's, I can do it. I've done 1,000 foot, and I got video proof. I did a 39-inch towel fish to the boat faster than the electric reel that they had, and a Avet 80 T-Rex that they were pulling up with just with their deal. And everybody was going as fast as they could because the boat was sinking at the time, and we got video footage of it. And I actually pulled that tile fish to the boat faster than they did with no fish because we had just dropped down. So. We're at 1379, but I see I only have a little bit of line left on this spool. Literally. That'll probably take it up, and let's see. You know what? Let me call him just to make sure because I know it's going to expand out some. So this is kind of where I wanted to stop, but I didn't look up here and see that if he's okay with it being a little overfilled. I just want to make sure I don't want to. Hey, boss, I just finished. I'm almost done spooling your electric reel. I'm at 1,379 yards at the 60-pound on there, and I'm almost flush with the spool. I did it by hand. I didn't use the worm guide on it just because I'm so afraid of those things that I'll never use them. But I got probably 80 to 100 yards of line left on the spool. You want me to go ahead and fill that up? Because I'm thinking that once you start deep dropping with this, it's going to expand the spool a little bit because the worm guide on there is going to be a little more expanded than with me doing it by hand. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah. That too. Yep. Yes, sir. Right. 17 cents for 60. Hmm. Okay, so the 280 is separate from the spinning reel and the electric reel. Okay, I can do that. Roger that. Okay. Yeah, it should be probably in the next half hour to 45 minutes. I should be done with both. So, yes, sirs. Roger that. All right, later. Man. And also, congratulations to Max. He's a new father. His son came yesterday. They were hoping he was going to come the day before, but he said he was being stubborn. I was like, yeah, most kids are. So, so definitely awesome to welcome a new fisherman to the family for sure. So, right there's a prime example. The braid was building up on my hands, and it finally, I mean, not the braid, but the coloring fell off, and it's on the reel there. I mean, it's gonna fall away anyways, but just kind of an example there. And he said the same thing, that he knows once he drops down, 1,500 foot, which 500 yards, that it's gonna tighten up anyways because how heavy the weight will be and everything else. So he's like, no, go unpack it all on there. So wow, 1,400 yards exactly. So look at that. Right, almost flush of the spool on both sides. 1,400 yards, a 60-pound Cortland hollow core on this 1,000 size electric reel by Daiwa. Man, that looks pretty. That looks pretty. All right. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and do the hollow core splice towards the end, and we will go from there. Hold on. What is up with this? There it goes. For some reason, it was only showing one comment at a time, and I was like, that don't look right. So, let's see. I live in part of Arkansas, the top steelhead production company in the United States. That's why my name was. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, welcome to the channel, boss, for sure. How'd you find us? We like to get to know all. We try to get to know all of our new subscribers. Sometimes so many of them come in there, and we do like a mass deal. Everybody lets you know where they're from, what kind of the fishing they do, and stuff like that. So that way, we can build a network of fishermen that are like-minded to share their knowledge on fishing tactics and different things like that. It's pretty awesome. I love it here, guys. There's a ton of people on this channel that will take the shirt off their back to give somebody a helping hand up, which is awesome. And I'm very, very humbled by the amount of support we've gotten through the channel and everything else. And now we are here. So I just spliced in the hollow core braid back in on itself. So now this tippet will actually be 120-pound test. And he's got about, actually 3 foot of it. And I was able to measure that because I'm 6 foot tall. So from the tips of my fingers extended out to the center of my chest is 3 foot. So, 6 foot tip to tip kind of deal. So there it goes. Now I can put it through the worm guide, wherever that is. So there it is. Got it through there. Here it's good to go. Now what I'll do, open this up. I'm amazed the reel stayed on here. Like I said, I thought I was gonna have problems with the foot, but I guess I got it tight enough. And there you can see the gap difference. Let me do this. Right there. Those, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the amount of rotations that it did with the worm guide. And you can see underneath that is what I spooled back to back to back like that. So in between there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for every one rotation that they did, I got 5 in there. So yeah, this is definitely going to expand up. But the good thing about it is, hollow core braid doesn't, like, you can actually stack it up and it'll stay like that. It won't tumble down. Like PVCs, as long as they have the wall there, they will stay upright and you can kind of stack them. But once that wall is removed, you cannot go higher than the edge of the wall that's holding it. Whereas hollow core, you can actually keep going up like that and stacking it, and it's or actually, let me see. Let me go out a little bit. Okay, so like I was saying, with PVCs, as long as there's a wall, you can stack it, right? And you can go up a little bit. build it up like cans or sodas in a deal. As long as it has that and has the wall, but you're limited to the height of the wall and how much it'll hold. With solid braid, the same thing. If you have that wall there, you can go up and you can build a mound like that. But with hollow core, you can actually keep coming up the wall kind of deal, and it won't be straight up, but it'll be to where you got a lot more of an angle, not a straight pyramid like that. You can actually build a big old mound of hollow core, and it will not concave on itself like that, and you'll lose a lot of lines. So. Roger that. Well, thank you for watching and being proactive with the channel and commenting. That's one of the bigger things that helps us grow. So, yeah, that's a pretty real. It really is. So, for me, if I'm going to be cranking that much, I want a bigger handle so I can get more torque on it. But again, too, I've never played with an electric reel, so I don't know. Definitely going to have to get him to take me out there. He's already invited me, but I just have to find where I have an open window to go and go fish with them and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, man. All right. Where are we at? Oh, spinning rod. I didn't say it because it was hiding under the paper. So this one is his BG, right? Oh, Pin Slammer. Pin Slammer 3, 5500. And we're going to be putting 30-pound chartreuse on it, which is, nope, that's 130. Where's it at? Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Jeff was up here helping me at the shop yesterday, so. Yeah, there's the 30-pound right there. So I'll be putting that on there. Oh, yeah. Get the... Yeah, I wish I was fishing. But again, too, I gotta pay the bills. And right now that we got all these orders in, I want to knock them out as quickly as possible because the way sales work for me, obviously, the faster I get my tackle into the shop means they can start selling my gear. And if I had missed the weekend, and a beautiful weekend it is, I would have lost, a lot of sales because I could have sold product during that time period. Well, that's why I was hard pressed to get it all out there. Now, granted, the Fishing Tackle Unlimited order, I won't be able to get out there till probably Monday afternoon, maybe Tuesday, before I can get over there and get it done. But it'll go. So let's see. I'll get that on there. What happened here? Hold on. Is he showing a demonstration? Yeah. That is not 30. What did Jeff do? Oh, gotta get organized over here. I do have to say I'm bogged down just a bit, guys. I was here till 2 in the morning, and then by the time I got cleaned up and finally laid down, it was probably closer to 3:34. So coffee. I started drinking my coffee. I'm halfway through the first glass, but I watered it down just so I can get it into my system faster without it burning my tongue. So. One cup down. Oh yeah. Oh, never mind. I will wait because we got a couple of donations of some gear in, and I will be blessing some people when the time is right, for sure, you know? That's what we do. That's what we do. But, all right. Okay. Let me see. I got to call him back. Yeah, no, that's not 30. Oh man. And I do know that I did not fully charge this phone, so I don't, let me see where I'm at. See, make sure that it don't die on me. Yeah, it's about to die. Hold on real quick. Answer this customer. Hey boss. Okay, so the spool of 30 I thought was 30 isn't 30. Um and the other chartreuse that we did have, it got sold off because I'd already pulled that aside, and I just caught it right now that it wasn't the right size. But I do have 40 in solid, but it's white, not chartreuse. No. 20, 30, and this is the last of the 40 I have too. Oh, hold on, hold on. I found it. I found it. Never mind. I found it. I'm sorry. I'm rolling on like 2.5, maybe 3 hours of sleep. So, all right. So I'm gonna get on it right now, bro. All right. Like, weird. That was weird. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little out of it today. It's probably not going to be enough, but we'll see. All right. Expand this out real quick. The caffeine gum we used to get in the military. What caffeine gum? They used to tell me, that, and I tried dipping, I think twice or 3 times in the Marine Corps because they said that the nicotine could give me a buzz to help me stay up. And I was like, okay, well, let me try it out. And so I did, and yeah, I didn't like it. Didn't like it. And even then, too, with that nicotine buzz, I just felt like buzz and kept wanting to fall asleep. And that was also the time that we learned that, I had sleep apnea then. And that's because they try to say that it was because that it's only caused by like weight gain, this, that, that. No, it has to do with a lot more of different stuff. And people are always under the impression that the only way you have sleep apnea is if you have if you're overweight or you have a rapid weight gain and stuff like that, that can cause that. I'm like, nah, I think it's other things because I was, when I got in the Marine Corps, I was 133 pounds. I was actually 2 pounds under my weight, um, minimum weight requirement. I had to get a doctor's waiver to get in the Marine Corps. Literally, they weren't going to allow me in because I was medically um, underweight, and they weren't going to allow me in without a waiver to say I was healthy enough. And it was funny because when I took off, I got in there and the doctor goes, "All right, I need you to take off your shirt so I can hear your heartbeat and all of that." And as soon as I took off my shirt, he goes, "Why are you in here again?" And I explained. And he goes, "What?" And he started asking me what I did, sports and weightlifting and running and all of that stuff that I did. And he goes, "Bro, you probably got like 0.5% of fat on your body." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that." So yeah, so I got my weight waiver and was good that way. Uh, hard life, hard life. Hello.
To inform you that the open enrollment of Medicare 2025 has started, and now qualifying.
Oh, okay. Yep. Don't need Medicare. Let's see. Come on. Move over. I am. Get this. Got that. We are good. Oh yeah. So, what is up with that? Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Juan, how you doing? Need that old caffeine. All right. Okay. Don't want it making all that craziness. So. I need to upgrade my system, but it's going to take some funds, that's for sure. I want to see how all their new stuff works for spooling and here pretty soon. Yep, I knew that wasn't going to be enough. All right. Now I'm definitely going to have to call him back and see what he wants to do. Because this is literally the last of my 40. That was the last of my 30. All right, Bob. I had 160 yards of 30 pound that I already put on there, but that puts you at the first bevel on the spool of the spinning reel.
Okay, you could just top it off then with the 40 then.
Okay.
So just topping it off with the 40.
Roger that. Okay.
And what time do you think you'll be done? Now we're here in the next hour or so?
In the next 15, 20 minutes, if that.
Okay, so I'm going to head to the house right now then. I'll head there and pick up my other two and then I'll head that way.
Roger that. See you in a bit.
All right.
All right, later. Beautiful. More business coming. More business coming. So, dude, like it. I would have kept going, but I ran out of line. Yep. My son, Nico, I forgot what we did that day, and I had him over here, and I was showing him. I think I was showing him how to splice or something like that, and he said the same thing. He's like, "Dad, you got some seriously calloused hands," and I was like, "They're working man hands, son. The working man hands for sure." So because I have a hollow core and a solid, what I did was a uni to uni, because it produces a pretty small knot. You know what I mean? And it's got a nice little on and off ramp right there, but it is done like that. So now what I can do is chop off the ends. That, and then what I like to do is with my lighter, I catch the blue flame or the clear flame right toward the bottom, and I just melt that the very end. You can see it start to move in, and that just added insurance. Just that, and I don't like to see all that. See how it's flaring up right there? I don't like to see that either. So. Ooh, fire! Yeah, I did. What was that? 150 yards in that time, and then you can see how clean it was going on there. So now let's see what we got here with the 40 pound. I do need this to keep it in place. Yeah, it's not gonna allow my hand to work properly. There we go. It starts vibrating here, and when it does that, the spool doesn't level off correctly. Like it'll wobble, and it'll create like a wobble look. I don't like that, so that's why I stop. Trying to take off the. Goes. Reset this. Oh. I'll take it over there. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Nice. So we're at 250 yards, basically. Yep. No, 350. Sorry. The reason why I said 250 is because the other spool took on 1,400 yards, correct? So right there is, I was thinking 1,500, but no, it would have been 350 right there. So definitely get that. No worries. And since it is solid, I don't have to put the hollow core splice at the end, but I can put it, excuse me, those couple of yards back on there, so it's good. And there we go. And that's what I like. It actually got the line keeper. I don't know why a lot of these reels, anybody know the reason why a lot of these higher end reels do not have a line keeper? Have y'all seen that? So, I don't know. But again, guys, I'm going to show y'all all the reels that I did or have done in the last 24 hours. Besides all the, what did I do with the reel? The leaders I built. I'm going to show you all that real quick just so y'all get an idea. Besides the deliveries I went out and did too. Yeah, I've been steady busy, guys, you know. Come on, get on there. There it goes, got that. So, because pen is the best. This is a size 5,000 or 5,500. 5,500 pen slammer 3. So. All right, here we go. So right before the video ends, I'll show you. So I did that purple down spool, reed spool, top shot. Did that pen slammer. Did that one, same thing, down spool, reed spool, top shotted it. And then now that electric reel. So, yep. And then the leaders that I was working on, right over here, 30-foot shark leaders, 400-pound monofilament, 600-pound coated cable. And those were the ones y'all saw me working on last week. I finally got to the leader portion, but I had cut all the mono last night because I didn't have it set up ready for that. But there should be 8 colors of each, or 8 of each color. Sorry, 8 of each color. So we got pink, we got clear, got smoke blue, dark blue, and it should be 6: black, red, and yep, smoke, dark, light, and yeah, pink. So, but the phone is about to die, guys. So I do appreciate y'all watching the channel. And for those of y'all that were going to call to make payments and stuff like that, now y'all can call, because then I don't have to be away from the phone to do that and stuff like that. But I will be. I got a lot. Oh, I forgot all the drum leaders that I made too. The redfish rigs. Yeah, here's 12 of each color right there. So did all of that. We're going to be restocking the wall, like I said. So it's going to look red, white, and blue, and it's going to have a stripe of black at the end too. So we'll see what's up, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. I will talk to y'all later. Remember, we're doing our fire drawing later this evening. It'll probably be 6-ish or so. We'll see. But definitely want everybody to get involved, and we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe.